Welcome back to Mid-Cap Radar. Well, Mahindra Lifespace developers recently reported their Q3 numbers. Pre-sales declined 24.6% on a year-on-year basis, while collections dipped 5.2%. The company has also set a booking guidance of 8,000 to 10,000 crore rupees for FY28. To discuss more on this, Amit Kumar Sinha, the MD and CEO at Mahindra Lifespace Developers, joins us now. Good afternoon, Mr. Sinha. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get to the results and the guidance that you've provided, just 10 minutes ago, we saw a notification to the exchanges, and we also saw the flash on our screens regarding redevelopment of 3 properties that you all have just won. This is in the Lokhandwala complex district of Andheri West in Mumbai. Give us a sense of this particular project. When does this particular project come on stream, and what is the revenue potential from this particular project?
Thank you for having me. I think this is an exciting development at our end and very timely for this interview. This is in a very premium location in Andheri West. We, as you know, focus a lot on suburbs of Mumbai, and roughly the revenue potential is, GDV potential is 950 crores, but we expect that to go up as we finalize the DA and the contractual obligations as part of this redevelopment. Exciting location, just came to us. We've been working for some time, so we're excited to have it as part of our portfolio. It will take roughly a 12 to 18 months to bring it to the market, as we call land to launch, when you kind of secure the land, because the society redevelopment is a very involved process with the residents. You have to make sure that all the approvals are there and they can vacate, and the construction then can start. So that's 12 to 18 months typically.
Amit, good afternoon. Thank you for joining in. Getting to numbers, then you just mentioned about the fact that 9 months you have done 1750 crore in pre-sales. With the current figure that you had in the third quarter, which was anywhere close to 330, 340 crore, do you think you'd still be able to achieve 2,500 crores by the end of the year? And if not, what would be the revised number for your pre-sales guidance?
We will achieve 2,500 crore, which was our original guidance. Quarter 4 tends to be quite attractive in terms of the launches. So we have a healthy set of launches planned in the quarter 4. This business is, you can't launch anything till you have all the approvals in place. Quarter 2 and quarter 3, quarter 2 typically is seasonal low. Quarter 3, because of election, etc., was affected. We already have gotten 2 out of 5 approvals that we expected to come through for this financial year. One came on 31st December, one came just last week. So this will anyway help us achieve our aspiration. We should be in good shape for 2,500 plus for this financial year.
Are you seeing that kind of demand on ground for you to do anywhere between 750 to 800 crores worth of pre-sales in a quarter? And do you have the pipeline in place for that kind of a pre-sale?
Yeah. I think quarter 4, FY24, we saw the similar. We had 1,000 plus crore last financial year. And even quarter 1 of this was very healthy for us. So we have seen that seasonality, and there is a healthy demand in Q4 and Q1 typically. We, as I said, 2 of our large launches, Mahindra Vista, which is in Kandivali East, we had done phase 1 launch, which did really well. Phase 2 has been brought forward to this financial year, quarter 4. It's the last stage of RERA approval. We applied for RERA already. All the approvals are in place. So that should give us a significant bump up. Ivy Lush, which is in Pune, previously it was called Ordean Crown in Bogoli. Phase 1 again was brought up in the last financial year. We have seen great response to it. 63% inventory already sold out. That also has been brought forward to this financial year, for which we already received RERA. So given these 2 large launches and Citadel, Tower I, there is 1 launch planned in Bangalore, for which we are in advanced stages of approval. All those should help us achieve our pipeline aspiration to cross as you asked.
Okay. Mr. Sinha, what we want to focus on is on execution. And also we understand that there were some on-ground delays, especially when it came to the Karnataka market in South India. We understand that registrations were delayed in Karnataka. Did it impact you in any manner? Did you have any launches that were up for going ahead and also up for revenue recognition in the Karnataka market? Secondly, give us a sense of how exactly collections are panning out as far as Mahindra World City in Chennai is concerned. How many of those leases are up for renewal? Are they happening at a higher rate?
Yeah, so you have two questions. One is respect to Mahindra
Right.
World City Chennai. The second is with respect to Karnataka.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there have been some approval delays, partly linked to what we just talked about, but also partly linked to some of the other changes that have come in the urban city planning for Bangalore. So we are trying to address that. I think it should get resolved. I think it's part of the industry. We have to abide by all the regulations and the requirements of the government agencies, DVMP, PDMP. All those things are critical for us. So we will solve that. In Mahindra World City Chennai, I think we look at our IC business overall. IC business is a healthy business. In our previous interview discussion, had given a guidance of 400 to 500 crore leasing across all of our IC locations, which include Mahindra World City Chennai, Mahindra World City Jaipur, Chennai, which received a very attractive support. Not to support, Sumitomo was already a partner for us, so they signed up to be a partner with us for Residence Chennai Phase 2A and also a MOU for Phase 2B. So across all of our industrial locations, we have a target of 400 to 500 crore and a healthy PAT that comes out of it. So I think we're on track. The first 9 months have been quite good, but some big transactions are in the pipeline for quarter 4. Some have already happened in January, which have been publicly announced. There are a couple of other transactions in the pipeline. So we will achieve our IC targets, aspirations that we have from our IC business, including World City Chennai.
Amit, you have a bookings guidance of 8 to 10,000 crores by FY28. And even if we take your point that you will achieve 2,500 by the end of this year, that's almost a 4x jump in the next 3 years. How do you plan on achieving that? Whether it is more launches that are in the pipeline, or are you looking at inorganic growth or more JDs? What's in the pipeline?
So this is a very interesting question. I think the first step in this industry to achieve the pre-sale guidance is to ensure that you have the raw material, which is the land bank. And we have covered a lot of ground in the last 18 months that have been around. This financial year alone, and we just announced like 15 minutes back a new transaction as we talked about in Andheri. If you include that, we would have done GDV of roughly 16,000 crore in this financial year. Last year full year was 4,400, and 4 years back it was less than 1,000. So we have scaled from 1 to 4x in 4 years, and from last year to this year we have scaled up 4 times just in 10 months so far. So we are really creating our land pipeline that allow us to do the launches in line with the aspiration that we have set out. So that's the first part, making sure that you have the GDV sources, GDV land banks locked in, and we'll finish the year very, very strong on that front. And then comes the part from land to launch, which is making sure that your design approval process are well done. And then comes the launch to OC,
right,
and construction. So we are solving each part of the puzzle very, very creatively, but also very diligently. And the first step is actually very much under control. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yes, that does. Thank you so much, Mr. Sinha, for joining us and giving us a sense of how Q3 panned by, how Q4 looks. And also, congratulations on the latest win when it comes to Andheri West location in Mumbai. Let's now slip into a short break. The manager